All right, that's a quick walk around our Toyota Land Cruiser. We're just gonna go around and point out anything that we should note as an imperfection on the exterior of the car here. And there's just, a handful of chips, scratches, nicks, really standard stuff for a car with any kind of mileage on it. So we'll start here because we have this area in the sun right here, so it should be pretty easy to point out what we got going on. So we'll start as driver's front, center, and we'll go 360 all the way around. So there's a little chip here on the front of the hood, a couple more marks that were touched up, a couple other chips around the lower part of the hood here. A little higher up the hood, we have a couple marks. It's less prone to getting nicked up at this height and angle, but it still happens a little bit. I'm trying to point out right up there a couple spots that I saw, but nothing major, really just normal stuff. We have a couple more little chips right around here. We have some scuffing underneath the front license plate mounting area there, chips, and you can see a little bit of waviness right here, so a little bit of damage there. And then just some more paint chips, normal stuff on the front end here, so nothing out of the ordinary, but just want to point out those little things. Here's a little scratch chip combination there. Take a look at these lovely BBS forged wheels. Don't really see a whole lot, just some dirt and grime picked up from the drive over here, but otherwise nothing more to report. Looks like we have a little nick in this chrome trim on the passenger window. So it looks like we have a couple little chips around behind the front wheels there on the passenger side. It's hard to really tell with this really heavy metallic paint, but we see a few of those because you can see that little chip there stands out from the rest of the metallic flake. Back to this rear wheel again, just wipe off some stuff left over. It doesn't look like there's much else to show you there. So we do have this little mark, looks like touch-up paint covering that up, but it's easy to spot there. Looks like we have a little chip there, but otherwise not much else. Take a look at the rear hatch here. So it looks like we have a couple little chips above the Toyota badge on the trunk lid there. Not seeing a whole lot more in terms of damage or imperfections, anything like that. Pretty clean back here. And now we'll go over to this side. Might be a little more difficult to find things to point out because we're not in the sun anymore, but we have that little chip on the passenger rear wheel well. We have this little scratch chip. Almost looks like cutting your skin open and needing stitches there, but that is filled in nicely, so you just see the different texture there, but it's not going to stand out all that much. Again, take a look at the wheels and they look lovely. And we'll go down the driver's side. Looks like it might have a small little chip. See if I can get the camera to focus right there. Of course I can't. That's the problem with a nice shiny black car and all these reflections. So it's hard to see, but very small little chip there. Overall, that is a quick look at our Toyota Land Cruiser, and just want to show it off. It's a nice warm winter day. It's looking absolutely gorgeous.